So we Vikings fans understand that Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the National Football League, potentially generational talent, and with heavy is the head that wears a crown, because everyone, whether it's other players, Jar Alexander, or the national media jabroni haircuts, they're just going to take pot shots at you to try and make clickbait headlines and talking points, and it's very easy. So you take the best player in the game, and then if you want to build up another player, just be like, hey, this lesser player is better than the best player, all that stuff, and then it gets people talking. It's a very clear blueprint, and it's pathetic. It's as pathetic as it is obvious, right? So enter one Ryan Clark. So Ryan Clark, I like. I mean, he was a great DB back in the day. Where he covered Palomalu's ass whenever Palomalu just like freelance and stuff for the Steelers defenses is great. And Clark, he's pretty solid on TV, but he said something that's so out of left field and so ignorant that it's ignorant. And I'm actually really, I'm relatively even keeled, but I'm a little bit pissed off at this. Well, number one, because he threw it. All right, so we'll get into it. So he was on NFL Live with the jabronis out there, and they're talking about the Steelers. And of course, Ryan Clark is going to be a little bit biased here. Former Pittsburgh Steeler, played under Mike Tomlin. They have a relationship and all that stuff, but it's a spot where it's just so stupid. Just so stupid. So Ryan Clark on here, and he's talking about a second-year wide receiver, George Pickens, out of Georgia. So he said this, quote, George Pickens is much more talented than Justin Jefferson. Just coming in hot. Justin Jefferson understands everything about playing the position, stems, leverage. He can catch the football. He's a savant. So I'm sorry. I didn't know that being able to catch the ball and being able to use your body and be able to run routes, I didn't know that you're just born with that. I didn't know that's something that you just have and God-given, and it's not something that you work for. You bust your ass every single day, which Justin Jefferson does. Okay. But, again, this happens a lot where you tear down one person, especially the best player at his position, to build up another guy. That's what he's doing here. But here's the other thing. Coach Tomlin told me something that I thought was great. Oh, Coach Tomlin told you things. Great. He said they didn't even work to tolerate him, George Pickens, and they certainly didn't try to raise him at Georgia, which is where Pickens played college ball. They didn't embrace who George Pickens is. So, again, it's such a non sequitur, and Ryan Clark could just lead this segment talking about, hey, George Pickens, I mean, he's really developing into something in year two with Kenny Pickett and Mike Tomlin, and they didn't really cater to his skill set in college at Georgia because they were able to run the ball so much, because they had 5-star recruits all over the place, and George Pickens didn't really get a chance to shine. Under no circumstances did you need to take that cheap ass shot at Justin Jefferson. First off, it's not true. Secondly, it's just so obvious. Again, take the best player, the best looking person at the dance, and just like tear them down just to build someone else up. It's so stupid. It's just so ridiculous. And I have empathy for Ryan Clark. I understand that it's quite a cross to bear being on national television, getting paid millions of dollars, saying just completely ignorant shit all day and getting lauded for it. It's just so. Didn't your contract just get renewed too? I don't know. It's just. And what sucks is it's a disservice to George Pickens. And I do love me some George Pickens. I loved him in the draft last year, second round pick coming out of Georgia. Love when he got drafted. And he makes ridiculous catches. He gets after it in blocking. And at 6'3", 200, I think that he has a physical skill set to be one of the better receivers in the league. And he had a solid rookie year. 52 catches for 801 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's not 1,400 yards like Justin Jefferson had as a rookie, but I digress there. And again, it's such a disservice to Justin Jefferson, who is breaking records and is having the best 3-year start to his career. And he's just doing it well. And he's getting double and triple teaming and bracketed and getting cornerback one attention, but he's still doing it. And also, by the way, hey, you know how the national media poo-poos on Kirk Cousins? So I think Justin Jefferson should get a little bit more credit there, because if he's playing with a quarterback who is as bad as Kirk Cousins, as the national media wants you to believe, then Jefferson, I mean, he may as well be playing with like a one-arm quarterback. It's like the drummer Def Leppard is just arm punting him the football down there. So Jefferson should get even more credit. But Again, it's so stupid and blatantly obvious what is going on here. And Ryan Clark should know better. Like it's so disrespectful to Justin Jefferson to use this old trope, and you don't need to build George Pickens up by tearing down Justin Jefferson. You don't need to do that. George Pickens can stand on his own merits, man. It's just so stupid. It's just so wrong, and I'm glad that people are taking him to task for this, because it's just so transparent what he's doing here. And this may fool the stupid people, but you're not fooling the rest of us, man. It's just so. It's pathetic. This is the state of sports talk, sports media right now. And again, we rally against the national media jabroni haircuts from time to time, and it's a lot of fun. But this is just malfeasance. It's malpractice, and it's just moy mal. Hate it. Hate it. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Ryan Clark on ESPN, for now, spews some absolutely obtuse garbage. Just so stupid. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol production value.